get this off my chest before it eats my mind up too much. We were riding back, I think from dropping them off, and they were talking about on the radio that there's this one city in Wisconsin that decided that if your child gets caught bullying in the school system, that they'll charge the parent a fee for catching their son or daughter for bullying. Make them pay for it, money-wise. What good does that do? Besides give the school more money? That's not going to teach that child to stop bullying. All that tells them, well, if I get caught, mommy and daddy will pay for it. I ain't worried about it. And there's even some of those parents that be like, it's worth it. I don't care. I'll tell you exactly what happened to us. Okay? I'll tell you why kids are running the country right now by telling their parents off, by telling them what to do, by looking them straight in the face and saying, kiss my ass and all this other. I'll tell you exactly what happened. We don't whip their ass anymore. That's what's wrong. There's no punishment. Anybody in my age bracket or older, I'm 29, anybody that's from 25 up knows that when we got in trouble, it was belts, switches, and anything else they can grab. I'm alive. You don't see me hurting people. You don't see me disrespecting my parents. I'm telling you, what has happened is we went soft. We're allowing our children to completely run us over. We have no say-so when they're 12 to 16 on where they go, who they hang out with, and what they do. All we do is sit back and watch now. It's all over television, if you don't believe me. You know that show Beyond Scared Straight? There's only one reason they created, well, two reasons they created that. One's for money, and two is to show you real fucking life. To let you see for yourself that these teenagers don't care what you say or do. Because all you're doing is this. You're talking, talk, or you're yelling, yell. There's no end to it. So, I came up with an idea. For all you little kids that are getting bullied every day, that are getting pushed around, getting made fun of, whatever the case may be, it's not going to stop for you. Never. Not unless you put a stop to it. Because even if you tell your teacher, they're not going to do anything. Even if you tell your principal, they're not going to do anything. Even if you tell your parents, and your parents decide, okay, we're going up to the school to talk to their principal, they're still not going to do anything. You're thinking, yeah, they will. They'll put them in ISS or OSS. What's that prove? Wants to keep that kid from coming back more pissed from that little snitch or rat from telling on them. You know that phrase, snitches wind up in ditches. Let me tell you, there's a reason why Columbine happened. There's a reason why Virginia Tech happened. There's a reason why Newtown happened. There's a reason why all this other shit has happened. You want to know what it is? Bullying. Being pushed around, told what to do. I understand that there has to be structure in society. I do, and I think structure is awesome. Structure is what keeps what little bit of our United States together left. It just very little, but there is some structure left. But if you're that heavy-set kid that always gets picked on, or that non-attractive kid, or that small, scrawny kid, I got a suggestion for you. Take karate classes. Get yourself into shape. I ain't saying beat their ass the first time they do it. No, 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 no. The first time, walk away from it. If you can't walk away and he gets his friends ganged up around you, use those skills you learn in karate class. Whip their fucking ass. Stomp them. If you don't, at least you stuck up for yourself. Because that's the only way it's going to start for you kids. And I feel sorry for you, because if it was me, go ahead and let somebody bully my kids when they get older. The state, the law, and the school is going to hate me and my kids when they get older if they're getting bullied. Because I'm going to straight up tell them, give them 3 warnings. If those 3 warnings do not work and you tried to walk away and couldn't, stomp them. Show them that you are not afraid of them. Show them that you're human and you're strong. Because otherwise, it won't stop. It'll never stop. Ever. Even if that person is 5 times your size. Ding! Hit them below the belt if you have to. Because that's the only way you're going to get attention of the kids. It's either that, or us parents crack the hell down. Break the belt back out. Start busting ass. Say what you mean what you say. So if your son comes in the house at 1 o'clock in the morning, you snatch him up by the collar, you take him to the bedroom, you wear his ass out. And you blatantly look him dead in the eye and you tell him you ever do that again, you won't be allowed out again. This is not your house, this is mine. I pay the bills here. You will do as I say. You're thinking, that's awful harsh, man. You're really intense. You know what that makes you? A pussy. Afraid to stand up. I am not my kid's best friend. I am their parent. There is a big difference. Now, granted, when they get a certain age, 17 and above, I'm going to switch roles. I'm going to become the best friend. Because I'm no longer their parent. I have raised them. My job is done. They'll be out of school. It'll be over with. What they do from that point on will be their mistakes that they have to pay for. But to give up on a child at an early age and just let them run rampant, do what they want to do, that's not that child's fault. That's not that school's fault. That ain't the teacher's fault. That is the parent's fault. Period. We gave up. And I know for me this is a longer video. It's just, this ate me up. I couldn't believe it. That a state was like, okay, we're going to charge you $100 because we caught your son bullying. That don't prove a fucking thing. That's not going to stop him from bullying that same kid day after day after day. Because he's going to do it where you can't catch him. Locker room, bathroom, wherever. And it's just going to continue on. It'll get worse. Because he told on him and got him caught. The whole snitches and ditches thing steps in and he's going to bring his friends in on it. And they're going to eat that poor kid up. Give your child a chance. Teach them karate, kung fu, wrestling, anything that will help them defend themselves. Because regardless of what the law says, of what the state says, or what the government says, bullying is not funny, cool, or anything like that. I don't understand what people get out of making fun of somebody else. I really don't. To me, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you do. You're just as human as me. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do stupid stuff. But the difference is I learned from mine. Will you learn from yours? Parents, pick up that fucking belt. Grow some nuts again. Stop allowing your young child to tell you what to do. Because if you are, you're retarded. You're falling in with society. You're the follower. Be the leader. Because nobody else is going to take control of your child's life except for you. And if you can't make the time for your own children, then you've already lost.